Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about swing trading, how I swing trade, how I made a little over $1,500 by swing trading over the past couple of days. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask down below. And if you guys want to learn more about swing trading, I highly recommend going on and checking out my amazing school where you guys can learn to trade. We have pretty much my strategies. We talk about how I find stocks, the scanners I use, the criteria in the scanners. Pretty much it's a one-stop shop for all of your swing trading and trading needs. We have a group chat, private live streams, all that stuff. And right now you guys can use code YouTube, all caps, to get 20% off. So guys, at least check it out down below. But guys, let's jump into this here. So now looking at this chart here, the broker I do use is Moomoo. They're absolutely fantastic with great charting and great scanning. Now this was the stock that we recently traded. We actually traded two stocks here over the past, actually three stocks. I made a video on how I lost about $700, but in the grand scheme of things, swing trading, you make money, you lose money. All you care about is that long-term goal here with trading. So let's talk about this trade here. This is ticker symbol MPLX here. So looking at the chart, we have this really nice upward trend as well as this nice trend line. So what we're looking for here is pretty much a minimum of 3 hits on this line, right? So you guys can see comes in contact once, twice, 3 times, and recently 4 times here. So we took a small trade right on this trend line, setting our stop just below it, risking about $1 to make $2. And you guys can see we did get this great move and it fell short. Now, the great thing, at least for me with my trading, is I always use a trailing stop loss. So you guys can see I set it below the previous day's lowest price. So you guys can see it hits it. And we just fell below it today. So I did sell near and around this 40.65, which might not seem like a huge move, right? Going from, about $40 to 40.60. Yes, it's what, 2%. But, the way I've always looked at trading in general is, it's a long-term game, so I will gladly take 1, 2, 3% profits, especially every single week. Why would I complain about profit? My goal with trading isn't to try to turn $100 into $300 million in a month. My goal is to make money. So I've never lost money taking profit. So when I'm up 1% or 2%, I have no issue taking profit if my stop, if my trailing stop gets hit. I made money. I did my job right. Now, another stock that we traded here, which definitely made me a lot more money, and this is ticker symbol NXE. This trade alone made me over about $2,500. And then by the time we count the loss, on Shopify, which squeezed up today, don't even want to talk about it. Just a sloppy trade. But, so we are still profitable here. But the reason I love this trade here, very similar strategy here. Nice upward trend. Heavy support. You guys can see it hits this trend line a lot more, right? Once here, once in the back. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. So recently it hit it again. We set our stops just below it. We had a lot better of a risk and reward. And this thing squeezed up. We hopped in near and around 727, selling on the low right here. So about a 10% profit in the matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. So about a week, which is absolutely fantastic. 10% plus the 2% on MPLX. I have no issues when it comes with trading here, especially making money. So nice upward trend. Now, the biggest thing here I do want to show you guys with trading is my losses, right? I think for me, at least, I learn more from my losers than my winners. So this was the trade that we took here. And honestly, it was great strategy, great stock, just bad setup on my end. Not doing my due diligence well enough. So you guys can see heavy trend line here, right? It hits it once in the back, twice, and then recently again. We took a small trade here the other day when everything was starting to move its way up. We hopped in near and around 58. And we sold near and around $56. So yes, we did lose about $700 total on this trade. And one of the reasons why I went back and looked at it, because I always want to see what went right and what went wrong. So you guys can see, looking at the hourly chart, had heavy support near and around 56. So One, I should have set my stop below that point just because there's heavy support there. So on top of that, why would I want to buy into it, all the way, in this zone? For me, it's kind of like buying into like not an overvalued point or an undervalued point. It's kind of in that middle ground. So I probably should have waited for more sell-off. But you guys can see it slowly kind of moved its way up, hit that moving average line, sold back down to that support. This is probably where I should have entered this position just because it was super undervalued on the RSI. We had a lot of pretty much momentum going forward. Just a lot more in my favor here. And you guys can see that the stock went from $56 to $60 before getting some sell-off. I do think there still could be a move from about 58 to the 200-day moving average line. I'm not going to trade it though, just because the train's kind of already left the station with this one, but it's just one of those plays where I wish I would have done my due diligence. I honestly probably just let emotion play a bigger factor on buying this. And that's the thing with trading, right? Is emotion is super, super important. I saw a lot of the course members talking about it, so I took a small position, but not that big of a deal. And obviously the thing squeezed up today, of course. The next day, you guys can see this thing ripped up. So, this is all the thing about trading is you're going to have great days. You're going to have, great weeks, bad weeks. But as long as you have that long-term perspective when it comes with your trades, I definitely think you'll be in a great spot mentally and always looking at your losses like I did, like Shopify, seeing what went right, seeing what went wrong so you can implement it for future profits for yourself so you can be more informed about future opportunities. So guys, this is how I did make a little over $1,500 total this week. With a loss, I would have been up even higher. But yeah, what a great day. What a great week here. I can't complain. Profit's profit, and that's my job as a trader. So guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you have any questions, you are more than welcome to ask down below. But we'll see you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And you guys can use code YouTube, 20% off on my school, and we'll see you in there. Take care.